Sweet Music, Ghana's leading musical instrument store, is 5 years old. Hooray! We're giving discounts on every purchase every day till 31st December. You heard me right. And for big purchases, you can pay 40% deposit and spread the balance over 6 months at no interest. Shop at Sweet Music for your drum sets, keyboards, bass and guitars, studio equipment, wind instruments, microphones, mixers, speakers, amplifiers, and all accessories in between. We're located at Achimota Mile 7 adjacent Barclays Bank, in Takoradi, ground floor of Rabito Clinic, Dabiama, and in Kumasi, K Poly 3rd Gate, Amakom. Hotline 020-536-0313 or 054-734-6146. Visit www.sweet-music.com and follow us on social media. Enjoy the 5th anniversary discounts from Sweet Music today. Sweet Music, hear the sound.
Then we have the body, then we have the tip. And then we have something we call profile. Now, the profile has to do with how much curvature from the top here down, how much curvature you have on your cymbal. That's the profile, all right? Now, if you have cymbals that are thick cymbals, so medium crash, or whichever, medium crash or medium right, or heavy crashes, then your cymbal is going to be high-pitched. Now, if you have thinner cymbals, you're going to have lower pitches. Now, if you have a cymbal that has the bell is very rounded, like this ride, you know, or this BHX thin crash 18. If you have a very rounded ride, then you're going to have a cymbal that is high-pitched. The reason being that your cymbal sound travels from the bell down the profile. So if you have bigger bells or very rounded bells, you're going to have your cymbal being a bit high-pitched. Now, if you have a flatter bell, like this HHX over here, thin crash 16, then you're going to have a cymbal that is lower in pitch. All right? So just have that in mind. Rounded, high, flat, lower. And then if you have a very straight profile, not so much curve like this ride, then you're going to also have a cymbal that is a bit lower in pitch. If you have a very curved profile, you're going to have a cymbal that is higher in pitch. All right? Now, I have various cymbals. I wish I could have, you know, a little bit of variety. Okay. Now, this cymbal has spaces in it. And so because of the spaces, it makes it a bit low-pitched. All right? And then also the spaces cause it to be more dry in sound, all right, more trashy, and then the decay is short. Now, decay is how long, you know, how quick the sound cuts off. Now, this cymbal has a bigger top, all right? It has no spaces in it, and then it's thicker than this one. Even though they are both thin crashes, the width of this one is thick, smaller, than this BHX. So this one tends to high pitch, and this tends to be low pitch. That's an example. All right, now you have this thin crash. I wish I had another 16. Is there 16 here? Is there 16 here? Okay, there's a 16 here. Now, this has a smaller, almost flat, what's the name? Bell. And so it sounds way low pitched compared to this 16, if I could take it off. Let me try and do that. All right, now, this 16 tends to be high-pitched than this 16. All right? Now, there are two things. This is made from what we call, apart from it being smaller, you know, having a smaller bell, the material also involved is also part of the issue. HH is made from B20, and then this B8X is already made from B8, bronze, all right? And so the meaning of the B8 and the B20 determines the amount of tin you have in this, you know, manufacturing these cymbals. Now, if it is 8, it means that you have 98% of copper, then 8% of tin. Now, if you have more tin, you have a more pitched sound. If you have a B8, which has 20% tin, then you have a sound that is low over a wide frequency space, because that's how B20 behaves. All right, so you have a lot of high-end cymbals made from B20s more than B8. It doesn't mean a B8 is low-class cymbal, no. It's just properties are a bit different. So those are some of the things. Now, thickness is one thing. Weight is also another. Heavier cymbal, higher pitch. All right? A lighter cymbal, lower in pitch. Okay, so keep these things in mind when you're selecting your cymbals. And also, you have to get to know what you're going to play. All right, the things you play also determine the kind of cymbals you want to select. If you want a cymbal that is high pitch or low pitch. If you are playing stuff like smooth jazz, more quieter stuff, you want to have, they tend to use more low pitched cymbals, all right? And also thinner cymbals, because they don't want so much noise. Now, you have to play something like rock. You're going to have a lot of shimmers and a lot of noise. Then heavier cymbals are going to do the trick for you. Now, if you're playing a setting of church, which is mix and match of everything. In church, you play BBI, about reggae, about praises, we are about rock. What's about worship rock? And some about them, you know. So you have a lot of mixes. So what you can do in church is get various sizes of cymbals, various thicknesses of cymbals, mix and match it as much as you can. All right? And B20s are much more expensive. The reason being that when you're manufacturing them, it's much more difficult to do because of the amount of tin. All right? This one is easier, relatively easier. So have this in mind. Bigger bells, higher pitch. Flatter bells, lower pitch. Flatter profile, that's this side. Flatter profile means lower pitch. And then more curved profile, it means a higher pitch. A weightier cymbal is higher pitch. A lighter cymbal is lower pitch. Now, size too also matter. A cymbal with bigger diameter, all right, is higher in pitch. Smaller diameter, bigger diameter is lower in pitch. Smaller diameter is higher in pitch. All right, so we just have to keep these things in mind. I know it's a lot. I can go on and on and on. I mean, the topic is very, very big, but at least when it comes to pitch, these are some of the things you want to look at. So, all right, thank you. Any questions? Online, yeah, of course.
Questions, all the questions can come.
Can come online, and then I can answer
in the comment section. So if you have any question, just put it down in the comment section. We'll give you an answer there. But Jonathan, I want to ask you a question here because I am here with you. And you have been drumming for some time now.
Yeah.
And you play all these cymbals, okay, with different sizes and different shapes and different pitches and different cone sizes. Coming with their various, sound properties and all of that. Okay. Which among these cymbals is your most favorite when you sit behind the drum? The Sybian cymbals. We have the. Let me do a bit of product here. I'm not the one who did the presentation, but we have, of course, the hi hats, and then we have the crashes, and then the rides, and we have under crashes we have tin crashes,
yes,
and also medium crashes, and then we have the effect cymbals where the wide array is. So maybe now I would just change from the wide array of cymbals to effect cymbals. Which of the effects do you prefer?
I like the ozone.
You like the ozone?
Yeah.
Why ozone?
It has a trashy sound. When you have cymbals with perforations in it, they have a more complex sound, because when the sound is traveling from here, he has to forgo this obstacle. So he has to go around it. And this round mishmash happening all around creates this trashy sound. All right? So when you hit, for example, when you hit an ozone, it has just this weird thing.
So not like all the others.
It's not like all the others.
Okay.
All right? Crashes will always crashes. They always have a bang, you know.
So, but does it mean that you play the ozone more when it's in your set?
Unfortunately, no.
Why?
Because, Playing a song is like telling a story. And so you want to know what to play when. If you just keep hitting your ozone every time you want to hit something, you're not stating anything. It feels like you have everything and then you just have this cymbal working. The rest of the things are not doing anything.
So it's your favorite, but it's
my favorite, but it doesn't mean I'll hit it all the time.
All the time.
Depending on the context. Okay. But if I have the chance to hit it all the time, of course, I'll hit it all the time. But, you need to make use of the cymbals you have in what you're trying to tell. For example, if I'm in church and I want to maybe worship and you want a accentuated, loud kind of ringing cymbal, I'll use an 18 more than a 16.
Okay.
Because a 16 is short, all right? An 18 is larger and a bit heavier and it has more sustain.
Okay.
And the build-up to is real loud.
Okay.
So I'll use an 18 more
than the 16.
When I'm
especially in that
16.
part.
Because the 16 it will get there, but it will cut soon enough.
Okay.
So I'll use this. Obviously, if I have to, I'll mix the two. But this I'll use a lot for. Says and I'm strings.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this has been Jonathan Asante. Thank you so much for giving us education on the cymbals.
Sweet Music, Ghana's leading musical instrument store, is 5 years old. Hooray! We're giving discounts on every purchase every day till 31st December. You heard me right. And for big purchases, you can pay 40% deposit and spread the balance over 6 months at no interest. Shop at Sweet Music for your drum sets, keyboards, bass and guitars, studio equipment, wind instruments, microphones, mixers, speakers, amplifiers, and all accessories in between. We're located at Achimota Mile 7 adjacent Barclays Bank, in Takoradi, ground floor of Rabito Clinic, Dabiama, and in Kumasi, K Poly 3rd Gate, Amakom. Hotline 020-536-0313 or 054-734-6146. Visit www.sweet-music.com and follow us on social media. Enjoy the 5th anniversary discounts from Sweet Music today. Sweet Music, hear the sound.
I call it a workhorse. Durable, great in sound. Now you have Masters, 100% maple shell. This is like mom's apple pie. This is home. And the thing about it is in playing all of these other drums, I love them, but coming back home to 100% maple shell is where it's at. First of all, I walked in the room and I was knocked off my feet by the finish. Man, oh man. The finishes are incredible. These are the creme de la creme. It's almost scary how easy Pearl is making it for drums to sound good, because now they've eliminated the hard work. There's no reason for anyone to have bad sounding drums these days, not with these drums. But when you have these blended shells, a lot of them are like boutique drums, and they're like your Rolls Royce or your Bentley. Every man needs a muscle car. Every man deserves a muscle car. A car that he calls his own, and when he takes care of it, he knows it's always going to be there for him. And that's what the Masters Maple Complete is. It's that muscle car. Best reason to play drums.
Kwaba, Eba DrumOff. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Yamamunyina Kwaba, Eba DrumOff 2020. Yeshe mobose, yebema mo niema papa. Na yamamo sound so emu edaho. Na enyumre wa wadi ho dance ye. Nyamisha se wonso oha na one yen edi dwumai. Baby a ohwe yen efri bia. Nyamisha kuma sefo se motai DrumOff echi. Ene ye de call internet broni beka no se abefo afidie awomatrofo so ampa efri se coronavirus a abesen ye nyina ye komu no enti na ene ye nyina ye kuchiri sa niema we akọ sa obroni awomatrofo yi enso ye da wase nyamishira so wo ha ene me no beka eniema ahodo nketo bi a sweet music ye de abadwama so a ye hwe se percussionists ne drummers nyina benyebi na won so de di won adwuma na de ye wa hai de di kan no spirit chime ene wo menim hai obi bebusa se spirit chime no de ade nti mefa sa kwan yi so na ma kyerɛw ade a ye de ye na wo hu sene etie nti o kyena se wo hia bi a oba sweet music Kumasi branch oba Accra branch Takoradi branch ubenya bi ubetimi nso afrɛn na wow dawo de na ya deliver e de amount spirit chime no any ye wo mo two types ye wo mahogany de no and ye wo the normal wood no nso e wo ha na me demonstrate anase me kyerɛkyerɛ sɛ ne etie na wahu sɛ de be ya o kyena okotobia obehu adekro no sɛ ne etie na watimi ayusi ama no ayefe nti de di kan no spirit chime no ye wo steps miensa ye wo enade miensa ya ye wo dua so kama ai ebia wo ne tone na ede ema drummers no ene ya ye bo we ne de ye nim tone nti ye kan enye ade a hu bia nti de di kan no ye behwe the first tone, the second tone, and then the last tone na ye hu sene ade no etie nti asa wo hwe mi fa waso so etie na hwe sene ade no etie. And no, the first tone. Yanko the second tone. Okay, you call the last tone. And see, Nemi and Sano, no, to be born Nemi and Sano swabum. No one who send it at it. And see, the kind ye product demonstration no any your friend no spirit chime and say oba sweet music ubusa ye be yibi ede amount and na de to so mienu enso shaker way ye wo mu ahodo miensa ye wo the high pitch ye wo the middle pitch and ye wo the low pitch enti Nemi and Sano, meyi baako na me de edi juma achiro sene oye ne juma efa. Okay, the ekuta me no the high pitch. That's the blue color. Nti eno no sene ye use no ahodo mienu. Obetimi use ne say ya. Obetimi use ne say ya nti se ohwe na opese unya feel kakra bia pese obo cowbell bi eto so a de obeye ni nti o the sticks no ebehye entokro no ayaye wo ahase no na o the sticks ni hyem se ya onsa da so kama nti se ka ba obi na opese wo ba obetimi abo nti ubenya two sounds at a time when so oba sweet music ye will be ye want the blue color ye want the yellow color and you want the green color. A beer what you want the high pitch, low pitch, and then the middle pitch. And see, Sanya Mami and I down where the DrumOff 2020. Now when to a chance all bar, Opebia, Yebenya be at the amount. Meeting at the Black Kwame Summer, Kumasi branch sweet music. Yɛda mo nyinaa mo ase.
To Sweet Music, your home of original musical instruments at the most affordable prices. Drum set.
Me pacho men free ha enko ana enchim we fidie no free ha. Ye wo drummers ahodo mienu a ye nyina ye twen se ye betie ne omo so ewo ede mayen. De di kan no eye ya ye nua kuma ya damfo Kofima ewo ha a ne ye ba be eche de ono so ewo na afen so de free ho ewo ya ye bra pani Frankisi me de me friend no uncle prekope or your grandfather watch and near my baby and see yanche hono ye beton sa afre Kofima na de owo or their brain and you will feed no and free her madam wase.
Sweet Music, your home of original musical instruments at the most affordable prices. Drum sets, keyboards, pianos, bass and guitars, mixers, speakers, amplifiers, studio equipment, and all accessories in between. We have experienced technicians who can handle every form of installation and repair. Visit Sweet Music today at Shimota Mile 7, Sonidom Ship House, adjacent Barclays Bank, Takrade, ground floor of Robito Clinic, Daviama, and Kumasi, K Poly 3rd Gate, Amakum. Visit www.sweetmusic.com or call 020-536-0313 or 054-734-6146. Sweet Music. Hear the sound.
Cho boy.
Hello.
Cho boy.
Hello.
Cho boy. Cho boy.
Yeah, yamamu nyina akwaba esaba the last part of DrumOff 2020. Your young bra penny, your uncle, your grandpa, Frankisi in the house. Now me pese ye nene twetwe komo ebusa ne niam ba komi no bi about jazz. Then ne jano no waye de opese oye. Okay, uncle.
Yes, sir.
Uncle mpacho ye ma wakwaba. Bioba DrumOff 2020. Say ye sha se no menu ya brepa enkomo na koso.
So
na ye ni age say wabekansa na oni ye ba be che ne also wonim. Na de di kan what approach kra wo jazz music ho kra etisen. What approach your jazz music ho etisen.
Wow. Jazz music nankasa na language.
Okay.
Kasa bia no see different. So we can cry, we can tree.
Okay.
Yeah. Onen cry ni communicate here. Or the way or kasa.
Okay.
Good. You know, you
okay.
see that. We need to need kasa ofia santimemo. We need the word kasa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say.
Yeah.
You know. And I only been so free obo to say me. Only yeah kasa na you see the thing. And you know, I say kasa bia a bit different.
Okay.
And you know, the approach and so yeah, a bit different.
Okay.
And so okay. Me about approach power jazz more. That is what I would say.
Okay. And now my question is to me no. Say you young drummers bebrea. Omo pese omo bo jazz edru baby. But Ghana ha no ye ni bebre isa ewo industry no mo.
Yeah.
Nti den na wo be catch ho ana den pa na wo pese omo mu hu. Say obetimi aye edru baby a wodru no.
Yeah.
Ewo sa industry mu. Den na wo be catch ye mo nketo aya ye pese ye bodru baby no. Yeah.
The thing is, still I'm a good one.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Wow. And you are nodding. And you are quite too power.
And then what I was saying is, jazz music, no, sa language na enshada common.
Okay.
Especially this part of the world.
Okay.
And you're common, sir. Okay. But so to me, a bombarding, a tribeno, a tiasia.
Okay.
Okay. Separated the boys from the men.
Okay.
Or separates the men from the boys.
Okay.
Why am I saying that? In a workshop here, maybe Sa kasa no na me beka. Sa language no na me be breaking it down.
Okay.
Se na be ya enkrofo beti ase.
Okay.
Na omatwe aben no. Because sometimes no no mo feel say bibia and say ye ben because abrofo there. That is the mentality down here.
Okay.
And say ben because we know in free ye bibri memu. And say ben if you say we know so obokra na why na beti. Because some mutie na kakra bi.
Yeah.
Na mom say obopni na ben na. Obon say ade ya ye ka say my men. Eniema bebre wom.
Okay.
Ebie wadwin mo.
Okay.
High life ya ye boy ni nyina wom bi.
Okay.
But
okay.
in conform realize it.
Wow.
You know, one thing I would say is made sweet music. I say for doing this because many swadi
Yeah.
say omo ban especially now and maybe home better say
Okay.
because in penifoni be and same be omo keka no what because all the time no make say oh there but her life na sa na tina ho sa na eno na eno ani ni but so who say box na woman no so free box ni mo upe hu more.
Okay.
And music all I like about music is to learn.
Okay.
It's so sweet there. Send a bear wadrum bye. Now at the end of the day no say nyame ye wadum na ko free amanania.
Okay.
Wait me on my face.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day no e be shock you say enkrofo bebre abrofo bebre free abrochire backroom ha.
Okay.
Just to learn her life.
Okay.
Because I want say I didn't know mo besia her life. I didn't know mo besia adowa na agbaja ne nem. Omo de ko eden. Opeso hu bibi wo ho.
Okay.
Se na be ya emre no so a wa ho ade no wo de be kire wo.
Wow.
Intino it's about time ayen so ye besua ho ade. Se na be ya emre no so a omo nso be hu se ya eden. Yesua bibi nso efre.
Wow. Wow.
I think
wow.
say masema bebre
we are poor. Na mom de etwa to kra ye se misua no me nyi ba no. Me bete song bia na nokre misua no ha madwen pa. Na me ye nhwehwemu kakra na me behu say uncle or hai and the boss are records no. Enti me bebusa na ho asem kakra bi. Song ne ye omrepemu.
By Jane.
Yeah. Yen grandpa and the boss are records no. Enti me pese me busa no. Approach pa or the yes ah any adwea na tie the oye no echi because I intro no even now kra no drummers bebre o ha omoka so mo ba e de asem beba enti ma me mbusa uncle na fe yenja no no nto aso
uncle yes mebo and then ni nyina ye rudiment here.
Okay.
But a combination of double strokes.
Wow.
Double strokes in just say obebo me you know.
Okay.
Because obro ka se double a ba ko ka ho.
Okay.
Good. Into
enter four.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Into basically a double strokes which I will make churches and man but for now no we be sending am pesa me yes. Okay. Into mo hwa de.
Me pacho omrepemu I break down na yesua no. Enti ene wanya hwe kra na wo de fa we to bottom. Wo ko church a na so akosua. Me pacho say on first part in the senate here. Sisi anam say or say ye to ye boase kakra. Uncle, Mr. To boase kakra bi man ye ho. Na hwefo no hu de wo pesa wo ye no. Na ye ntia se kakra bi uncle. Okay. Okay. Wow. Yes, see, I am as a fufuno at the honey no more quine. Until the young con di fufu na ankasa. Near for the Akan to us. So we a DrumOff 2020. Menko baby.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, I'm back, man. This is Frank, and it's good to be here. Thanks again to Sweet Music for this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing. I'm really going to start right from down, up, okay? Now I'm going to talk about strokes. As a drummer, one of the things that you need is strokes or rudiments. Rudiments is part. So I'm going to talk about single strokes, okay? Singles means 1, 1, 1. Okay, so these are some of the exercises that you can do, whether you're a drummer or you're not. Okay, so yeah, check this out. Okay, so you start by doing this. Right and then left. So right, left. Okay, so this is single strokes. If you want to make it more fun, you go. And go more. Okay, yeah. So this is single strokes. The next one is double. Double, definitely right, right, and then left, left. So. And you can play the kick on the one. So. Have more fun with the kick one. So. Yeah, so this is double strokes, and then you can do triplets. That is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we know single strokes, we know doubles, we know triplet. Nice. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is bass. Most of us don't know our bass, and I always talk about it. So watch my videos, I always talk about it because we didn't grow up with it. Trust me, we used to use the ears. We don't count bass because we didn't know that. So now that I know, I want to make sure that all the up-and-coming drummers know this, so that if you know your bass, wherever you go, you can sync with them. I mean, you can cooperate with them, because if you know your bass, it makes things much simpler and easier. Okay, now, every 4 counts is 1 bar. Some people, call it measures. Okay, so if I'm counting and I go like 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 1 bar. So if I'm counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 2 bars. Because when you count 4, that is 1 bar, and then you can still call it 1 measure. 2 is 2 measures. Some people call it measures instead of bars. It depends on where you are, okay? So if maybe I want to play like a simple quarter notes, and then I want to play like, let me say 4 bars. So I'll start by saying 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1 bar, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 bars, 1, 2, 3, 3 bars, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bars. Do you understand? I hope you get it. So immediately you count 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1 bar. Every song that you play, if you count your bars very well, you're going to really, really understand and know what is really going on. And then now, remember, it depends on the time signature you're playing. If it's straight 4/4, this is the way you count it. So I'm going to use this simple jazz melody, Mr. Magic, and then we're going to count the bars and see what really happens. I would like Ora to do the melody for me. Right, you can hold on. So, yeah, Ora, let's go. 1, 2, 3, no. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and now hold on. Okay, so the very 8th bar, something was coming up there. So let's check it one more time. So 1, 2, 3. It starts from here. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 2, 3, 4, and 8, 2, 3, 4, and stop. Okay? So now, in jazz music, something like this, we will say the A part. Okay? Because, I mean, checking it out, you see when I go to the B part, you really understand what I'm saying. So now, it was 8 bars. Okay? It was 8 bars. Let's do that for the last time. We're at 1, 2, 3. It starts. No, 1, 2, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. Okay, okay, so this is 8 bars. Now, right, let's play it together. This is just the A part. So 1, 2, 3, the whole band. 5, and 6, and 7, and 1, 2, 3, no. Okay, so this is 8 bars. And then after the 8, you realize that something is happening. You can see it, I mean, so now let's do the B part. So the B part now. So 1, 2, 3, hold on. No. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. All right, do it well. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, the B part. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7. All right. Okay. So we're doing the A part to the B part. Yeah? You there? Are you there? Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. 2, and 3, and 4. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So now this is the A part. Go. Hey. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, yeah, 6. 1, and 2, the A part again. 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, go, and 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Okay. Okay, so I hope you really understand what is really going on. Okay, so the A part is definitely 8 bars. Right after the 8th bar, then it goes to the B part. And you see, I mean, when you're learning something like this and you don't know your bars, you can imagine what will happen to you. You know, you'll be listening, and then if you put it, and then you're But then if you know your bars, it will make things much, 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 much easier. Okay, so, yeah. I think you like it. Let's do it one more time, just for the last time, and then Ora, you can improvise for like 8 bars, and then back to the head. So 1, 2. Hold on. With this thing, whilst you're playing, you can be adding stuff. You know, as a drummer, especially if you're playing with like 3-piece like this, you can fill it up with certain feels. Not really playing too much. But rhythmically, you can do so many things. So check my rim shot. So 1, 2. Improvise, yeah. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. So 8, 2, 3. I think my band is a bit excited, so it's fine. Okay. 1, 2, 3, Okay, so I hope you're going somewhere. Okay, cool. So now that we know our bass, I'm going to talk about swing. I'm going to talk about swing. Yay! So now we're going to the jazz form now, and then I really need you to pay attention to whatever I'm going to do. And then, yeah, let's get it together. Okay, so in the beginning of the swing, when you count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have the 1 bar. So now the hi-hat goes on the 2 and the 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you're playing something straight, it goes straight like 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you're swinging it, it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It drags a bit, you know. So if you want to swing and you go like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And if you want to go straight, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, you know, like a man, like 1, 2, 3, 4. But the ladies, you know, they will definitely go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. So now the hi-hat goes on the 2 and the 4. Do you get it? Okay, so now where the swing comes should go on the cymbal. This very cymbal is very important when it comes to swing. Without this, trust me, you are not swinging. This is a very essential tool when it comes to swing. Okay, so I was doing 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the hi-hat is going on the 2 and the 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it comes to the cymbal. The cymbal goes like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1. So you see, the cymbal comes on the 1 and the 4. Sorry, it comes on the 2 and the 4, just like the hi-hat. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3. Okay, So let me use this one to play the hi-hat a bit harder for you to feel it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, and 3, 4. And 1, 2, and 3, 4. And 1, 2, and 3, 4. And 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. Okay, I hope you're following. I hope you're getting it. Okay, cool. So now the kick don't really establish any proper groove, but it comes as and when. Like it comes off, like you go like, you know. And then when it comes to jazz, the kick should almost sound like a floor tom. It shouldn't sound too heavy, like you're playing pop music, or with that one, it's a bit, you know, it should sound like almost a floor tom. Okay? So, yeah, guys, let's do something together. What do you want to go do? Okay, let me do something quickly with Bright. Yeah. So when you do 1, 2, and 3, and 4, when it goes faster a bit, it's going to be 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. Oh, you see the way the bass is moving? 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 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 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 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 1. Okay? So basically, this is swing. In between, so many things happens. Okay, I think I have to go a bit faster. Okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about is groups of fives. Okay, it's very important to know this, so just bear with me and then follow me. Okay, cool. I was talking about bass and I was talking about straight fours. So now we're going to do 5. Okay, so let's just get it right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is groups of fives. So if I want to play 4 bass, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 3, 4, 5, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So some of these things you can start like with an exercise on the snare drum. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay? Okay, so I know you know this tune. Take 5. So we're going to count that with Ora, and then quickly we see what is happening there. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay? This is the A part. Okay? So now let's go again. We're counting groups of fives. Okay? This time it's not 4, it's 5. So get it right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 4, 5, 2, and 3, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is the A part. Okay, so we will go to the B part as well. So from A to B. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay. So the A part, the A part, okay, is 8 bars, and the B part is another 8 bars. Okay. So let's just try it for the last time. We are counting 5. Don't forget. Okay. So, Ora, are you ready? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you ready? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Ah. Okay, cool. So now, you know what? When you're counting 5 and it's too much for you, you can do it 3 and 2. Okay? So you can count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 3, 1, 2. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? 1, 2, 3. Improvise. Whoa.
Sweet Music, Ghana's leading musical instrument store, is 5 years old. Hooray! We're giving discounts on every purchase every day till 31st December. You heard me right. And for big purchases, you can pay 40% deposit and spread the balance over 6 months at no interest. Shop at Sweet Music for your drum sets, keyboards, bass and guitars, studio equipment, wind instruments, microphones, mixers, speakers, amplifiers, and all accessories in between. We're located at Achimota Mile 7 adjacent Barclays Bank, in Takoradi, ground floor of Rabito Clinic, Dabiama, and in Kumasi, K Poly 3rd Gate, Amakom. Hotline 020-536-0313 or 054-734-6146. Visit www.sweet-music.com and follow us on social media. Enjoy the 5th anniversary discounts from Sweet Music today. Sweet Music, hear the sound.